over here. I will need some wooden slabs, but anyways, it has been a minute since we've been in beta. We've been playing Schedule 1, and another video for Schedule 1 will be coming out soon. It's finally my day off, so I was like, let's go ahead and hit the Minecraft series. We haven't done that in a while, so wanted to bring that back. And just so that you see that we're not just taking that series away. I just want to give some variety on the channel. And it seems like a lot of people liked the Schedule 1 gameplay, so I'm really excited to continue that. But anyways, we might go cave diving because we actually don't have many resources, but it's gonna be a chill evening, and we'll just kind of play it by ear on what we do, what we fix today. There is no solid plan, so we might jump around, I'm not too sure, but I do want to get these pathways connected. But let's go ahead and pack up, roll up, heat up that rig, heat up that rig. And of course, for my pen pal user, or see, I always mess that up. For my pen pals, I hope that you're ready for a blinker. And for my edible users, I hope it's a good high. I hope you're not gonna get, I hope you're not gonna green out. But in a sec, we'll take our hit and then catch up a little bit, Catch up. I like eating ketchup. Not straight up, that's kind of weird, but if you like it, that's not weird at all. No, but it is 9:26 a.m. right now in real life, and I want to do a couple things around the house, so I decided let's go ahead and film a little earlier in the day because I want to be productive today. But let's go ahead and take our hit. We'll look at this beautiful vaulted ceiling living room while we do that. Let's go ahead and do this thing. Cheers. I'm gonna try not to cough, but I might. One sec, let me pause this. Alright, so we're at the storage room, or the storage building, and I wanted to show me building a new iron sword. And I know we've got a couple here, but we're gonna use them, don't worry. Everything else, though, I think that, oh, look at that, perfect timing to start the record. Oh my gosh, the recording again. The Minecraft music is up, and we're ready to jam. Let's go ahead and find a new caving system. We do need more cobblestone. We do need more cobble. I think, let's see, is there one here? Oh, snaps. We found something. Let's see if it takes us any deeper. Enjoy the music. Kick back, relax, and focus on your breathing. This is your time to stay present with yourself. enjoy it. And we're definitely gonna need this gravel. One of my favorite things to do in Minecraft actually is to go mining. I apologize for the throat clearing. I'm gonna take a sip of water, and right now kind of sounds like a good time for you to hydrate as well. Let's hydrate together. It's my water bottle if you hear the crinkling sounds. Alright, let's keep on getting some more resources. Something that we did over the weekend, the producer and I, well, this has kind of been a project going on. We, a few months ago, ripped out the carpet in our basement. So to get an idea, our basement, I would say, it is fully finished. Personally, compared to other basements I've seen, I would consider this a... what is the word? I don't know. I would say it's a finished basement. There are, I don't know, maybe I'm just kind of overthinking now, but half of the basement looks like a legit room. There's a door and all. And it's got like two sides to that room. I don't know how to explain it, but it's the only room in the house that has carpet. So we removed some of the carpet on half of the basement that is finished. And a couple weeks ago, we ripped out the other half because we wanted to get that old freaking carpet out, because we don't know when the previous owners installed the carpet, so we wanted to get their scent out completely of the house, because every time you go into the basement, when it did have the carpet, it just, I don't know if it smelled like mildew, but it smelled a little odd. But ever since removing the carpet, the smell has gotten a lot better. However, it was still kind of lingering. So we decided that this past weekend, a couple days ago, we would start painting the basement. So right now we are currently painting my half of the basement. So my half of the basement is gonna have my desk, all of my recording stuff, and I'm gonna decorate it to my preferred style, and the producer is gonna get the other half of that basement. We're gonna be able to see each other in this room, by the way. It's divided pretty evenly, but we're gonna have our own rooms obviously. And the panels were the normal panel color that they bought, which was a really dark brown. So it kind of makes the basement look a little dungeony. And so I personally don't want to rip out the panels in the future. I would love to, but we haven't had this house for even 2 years, and I want to enjoy it. I don't want to put so much work into it at the start, because, just in case emergencies, if the furnace breaks, I want to be able to fix it in a timely manner. But I feel like if we start upgrading immediately, like new appliances, new cabinets, and all that other stuff, if we start doing that within the first 3 years, I'm just a little scared that we won't be prepared for an emergency just because we wanted to focus on cosmetics. I would like to buy new kitchen cabinets in the future, but I think the producer and I are going to try and paint them a different color. They're a dark brown. It's giving Shrek vibes. Shrek vibes in the kitchen. And they also used to have a mint. It used to be like a mint kitchen color. Mint color on all the walls, and it had red backsplash. I don't know, it's not cute. It was not cute. So that is actually one of the first rooms that we repainted, because I could not I could not live with those mint walls and the red backsplash. It was giving Christmas, and I'd rather my house give Halloween. I don't know. I need to make sure that we don't lose our house. If you've been on the channel long enough and have been watching this series for a while, you'll know that I have a problem with almost losing our house, or losing it completely and then having to, find it again. It is a horrible thing, but I'm trying to work on it. But clearly, these torches are not organized properly. So I think I'm gonna get lost. I'm just gonna warn you right now. So yeah, we are working on my basement, is where that whole conversation was leading to. And after this video, while it's exporting, I'm gonna finish the last touch-ups of my side of the basement. The producer was so freaking kind and actually finished my side of the basement yesterday while I was at work. And she just told me about it this morning, and I looked at it. Dude, it looks amazing. She did such a good job. But she was like, can you just go down there and touch up the stuff that I messed up? Because she did not use any, tape to edge the walls properly. Because she said she hates doing it. It's tedious, and she doesn't enjoy it. So I was supposed to put the tape up, but I didn't know she was going to be painting yesterday, so I didn't. So she did not use the tape, and she was just asking me this morning if I could touch up her mistakes. But it looks fabulous in there. It definitely looks like a whole new room. So the color I chose to replace the panel color, that dark brown, originally I wanted to go black and keep the white walls. I'm grabbing Originally I wanted it to be black on the panels, but then I opted to try out a color. And I've already tried having a dark purple room. That's right, a dark purple room growing up in my childhood bedroom. And I didn't want to go the purple route because I've already had it. I'm done with that color. And so I opted for a darkish blue, very close to black. But when the producer put it on the walls, you know, it was a little lighter. And I really like it. I really love it. And I decided that in my room, in my half, well, in both halves, we have 3 walls each. And so I decided to keep 2 of the walls half white, half blue for the panels down below. And then we just touched up the white paint that they had. It looks a lot better. It looks very clean. And then the producer put the dark blue paint on the panels yesterday. And originally I only wanted the panels to be blue, but then when we were touching up the white, putting a new coat of white, I was like, wait, what if I try to do an accent wall? We've never had an accent wall, and let me tell you, I have an accent wall now. And I'm glad that we decided to go with the wall that we did. It looks amazing. The producer really likes it. And painting over the panels. By the way, if you're interested, it does look really good. In my opinion, it's not tacky. At least I didn't think it was tacky. But the paint sheen, I believe is the wording that we used for all panels in the house, was flat paint. We did try a test. We did a test in our closet of which paint would stick and look the best. And it was flat. So if you're interested, try out flat paint on your panels, or just rip the panels off. I don't know. It's your house. Do your thing. Customize it the way you enjoy it, the way that you'll love it. And if you don't end up liking it, you can always change it. It's your environment now, no one else. So if someone doesn't like your style, that's alright. We've all got our own. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh, what is down here? This isn't a spawner, is it? I can't get up here. Uh-oh. Let me see. I don't think it is. What's back here? I don't think anything's back here, so we'll go ahead and remove this. Oh, okay, I think I know which cave we're in now. Look at all of these mushrooms. Like, oh wow, that's crazy. They just keep spreading. I've never seen mushrooms spread this far, so this has got to be like a crazy feature in beta or something, because holy crap, what is going on? Like, look. Oh my gosh, we are surrounded by mushrooms. Surrounded by shrooms. Yeah, it goes out pretty far. Uh-oh. I heard a spider, but it's a good thing we came down here because we do need more gravel for pathways. I don't think we have a stack at all in the storage room. I kind of forgot to look for gravel. I was only looking at the cobblestone that we had on deck, and we had none. So I wanted to come cave dive and get other resources while we're down here too. My new job has been going pretty well. I've been able to recognize my regulars, and it's been fun getting to know everybody, like all the customers, all of my coworkers. My coworkers are getting a little better than what they were when I first started. I don't know, they were kind of giving me stuck up vibes. I don't know, and I'm like, I don't know if that's the kind of personality I would want to get when I go to a dispensary. I don't know, you know what I mean? When I think of a dispensary, I think of chill, down-to-earth people, or just some stoners, you know? I don't know, like, not stuck up. I don't know, I know anyone can be a stoner, but I don't know if I'm making sense. But those were the vibes they were giving me, and they were also just giving me, I don't know, they were all pretty, I don't know. I'm not trying to bash anyone, but I just felt I don't come from a cannabis background. I don't know why I just did that. I needed a shovel. I don't come from a cannabis background, so apparently they were all kind of against me being hired. But my manager had told everyone that my interview had went so well, and that she just liked the energy I had brought, that she wanted to try it out, you know, she wanted to test me out. That sounds weird, but, you know, she wanted to give me a shot, she wanted to give me a chance. And I do think that I've been doing pretty well, especially with the little knowledge that I have about cannabis. But I feel like these people are kind of arrogant, my coworkers, and they definitely, when they're talking to me and trying to educate me, I am totally fine with criticism. And they're not even criticizing anything I'm doing, but like, I'm just putting that out there. I really do enjoy criticism. But I also am not, this is like kind of not the same topic, but I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, I am not afraid to ask questions at work, especially, or just in life in general. If I'm not understanding something, I am totally okay with asking questions. So when I'm asking questions, and I do it every day, because I don't know, like, I don't know shit about cannabis. I've been smoking for like 10 years. Not consistently, not every single day for 10 years. That's only been a couple years now for that. But I have smoked enough to understand the basics. Now, I could not tell you to save my life what terpenes are found in cannabis and what they do, or what they help. I don't know shit about that, man. So when I ask questions at work, some of my coworkers just kind of, I don't know, man. It feels like they're just being rude to me when they're trying to explain it. And it's not very helpful for learning and teaching someone, you know. I don't know, that's just not the way I'm gonna be able to receive the information you're giving me, because I feel belittled, you know. I don't know. But other than that, they are getting a lot better, my coworkers. And my customers in general are freaking awesome. I love talking to people. I love hearing about their stories customers are fantastic. I have not had one legitimately bad customer, you know. Yeah, some people have their off days, but I've never had a bad experience in the almost 1 month I've been working here, which is awesome. Look at all these. Look at all these shrooms. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh, a skeleton just tried to shoot me. But I don't know where he is. Let's go find him. Let's go find him, find him, find him. There he is. Never mind, I'm not gonna do that. He's a little scary. You know what I'm doing right now, the thumbnails. Getting some options. Oh wow, the inventory is almost full. Let's go ahead and collect the last bit of gravel that we can. And then we'll head out of here. My mouse is kind of acting weird. But thank you for being patient. Oh no, we can only hold a little bit more. A little more. Oh man. The new Fortnite update is out today. Which, by the way, I don't know if I said this, but happy Tuesday. It is April 8th. We are so close to 420, aka my anniversary. Which is so exciting. I'm glad the producer doesn't like sit down and listen to my videos, because I'm gonna talk to you about this. So I'm trying to figure out where to take her out to eat, because our diner closed forever, for good, about 2 weeks ago. And I was so sad about it because the producer really wanted to go there on our anniversary. This will be our first year of marriage. Complete. And it went by so fast. So I'm thinking about taking her to one of our favorite Italian restaurants. But that's also like 2 to 3 hours away. And maybe what I'll do is the weekend that we celebrate, because unfortunately I do work on our anniversary since I work at a dispensary. They said that 420 is one of our biggest holidays, obviously. And it's a blackout date for employees to call off, so I cannot call off, or request off, I should say, because I was going to request it off. We cannot request off on 420 since it's one of our biggest selling points. So the producer was made aware of that, and we talked about it before I took the job. And, you know, she is totally cool with it. She is freaking amazing for that. I'll say that much. She's just great. She's amazing. And so we're gonna celebrate, obviously, a different weekend. So maybe the day of, I'll ask her what she's feeling, what mood she's in for food. Like, are you into Mexican, Italian, American? What are you feeling? And then that way I can base her answer, or base my decision on her answer. I'm trying to find my way out of this cave because now we've got a full inventory. And so yeah, maybe that way I can figure out if I should take her to our favorite Italian restaurant, or if we should try a new restaurant around town. That way it's a bit more local and not hours away, and we can keep going even when we're not celebrating big anniversaries. You know what I mean? Oh, I can get a little more gravel, so let me get this out of the way. I hope this wasn't our staircase to get up, though. Darn, I think it was. Let's go ahead and put some dirt here. Bam, bam. Okay, think that's good. How do we get out of here? I'd say let's follow, let's follow the water. And it looks like we actually ended up by the house that's burnt down, which is crazy. Is that, oh wait, no. Oh wow, we're by the heart. That's even crazier. We need to head somewhere safe though, because I don't want any creepers blowing up our buildings. That would be very sad. But anyways, yeah, and I also wanna make the producer something like a cute little gift, but I gotta figure out what I'm doing, and I'm kind of freaking out about time. But I have today and tomorrow off. I have next Tuesday and next Tuesday and Wednesday off. So I have plenty of time to prepare. What should I do here? Maybe I should put a bunch of torches, hope for the best. And it looked like that worked. Oh man, I'm like glitching out in real life. Alright, let's take the arrows. Oh, take the arrows and take the bones. Had to make sure I was still recording. And then we'll grab the torches because a pop-up just came up when I was glitching out. So my bad, we were already up here. Man, so many thoughts are going on in my head. Let's go ahead and put all of the cobblestone away. We will also put our water bucket away. We're not gonna need that anymore. We surprisingly didn't need it in the cave either. Gonna put the mob drops away and gonna put some ores away. And we've got plenty of cobblestone, or not cobblestone, gravel. We can finish up this pathway over here. The pathway by User's house and the blunt. Oh, is that what I was talking about? Yes, or did I don't know. The new Fortnite update is out now. I think I did start talking about it and then started rambling about who knows what. Thank you for just, listening to me ramble about nonsense. But the new Fortnite update is out today, and I'm kind of curious on how everyone's feeling about it, because it's the Sabrina Carpenter update, and I'll be honest, I had no idea who she was like a year ago, and she recently was brought to my attention because she was getting a lot of attention on social media recently. Like the last 6 months, I would say, is when I've actually started to know who she was. And the only reason I don't want her on Fortnite is because I know I'm gonna hate it when someone is wearing her skin and they kill me. goes for all of the popular skins, really. You know what I mean? It's like, that was the case for me with, oh, who was one of the recent celebrities on there? Ariana Grande, Lady Gaga. It's just, I don't want Lady Gaga killing me in a video game. That's so silly. It's so funny though. Oh, we don't need that. We need some wooden slabs. So yeah, I'm kind of scared for this update that just happened. I actually already looked at the item shop and everything. I'm just scared of getting killed by a bunch of Sabrinas or a squad of Sabrinas. But I actually really like when people have a squad theme. I think it's so cute. A squad of Billie Eilishes, a squad of M&Ms, a squad of Snoop Dogs. It's just so funny, and my squad and I try to do that, but we also try to just do like color coordination. I don't know. Like, we're still looking cute, but we can have some more flexibility with the skin options. Or we'll do like superhero themes. I don't know, it's pretty cute. It's cute, it's cute. Let's go ahead and bring this over here, I think, to straighten it out. And then we'll have the steps right about here. Let me get all the materials that we need. I think that's all we need. And then put the torches up, keep that, you know, uniform with the entire town. And then we will go a little curvy again. I need to figure out where the other pathway is, though. Alright, we're still looking even here. Let's go ahead and connect these bad boys together. I wish I didn't get rid of the glowstone, because I could have put some lights here. But I'm really liking how this looks. Are there maps? Are there maps in beta? I think this would look so pretty on the map. I think we should maybe start going up right here, straighten it out a little bit. And it looks like the pathway is right there, so let's clear this area out a little bit. See what it looks like once we've cleared it, and maybe we can keep going a little more diagonally there. Alright, yeah, let's keep this pattern going here. And then I think we should turn it right there. Let's make another shovel. We're gonna finish this off here. Oh, and I put the iron ingots away. The iron ingots. Iron ingots. Where did we need this? Where did we need... I think we just straighten this out and then we can go a little diagonally here. Bam, bam, bam. Make it a little funky. Alright, let's see what this looks like, because I couldn't really tell from my angle if it looked good. I don't think that we've done anything diagonally with the steps here. I don't think it looks bad though, it looks nice. Let me give us a little bit of space here though. Oh yeah, that looks great. So, I know that I've talked about how I am not into alcohol that much. I do love a margarita, but I don't go to bars, I don't go clubbing anymore. And I don't really drink at home. It's very rare that I do. However, I do not want to start drinking more often. I do not. But I do want to dabble into wine. I don't know why, but suddenly I had the urge to want to try wine. I have tried wine before. I actually blacked out on sangria, off sangria. And man, do I have a picture of myself like blacked out. And that was the first and last time I ever blacked out. And unfortunately, I think I've talked about this story before, but it was in front of the producer and we had just started talking. It was crazy, but it was a fun time. Anyways, I'm not trying to get blackout drunk anymore, but I do want to try wine. I think it's definitely an acquired taste, same as beer. But yeah, I don't know. So I'm gonna maybe go to a winery soon and see if I'm into it. If I'm not, then I'm not. But hey, I just wanted to give it a shot. I don't know, just wanted to share that with you too. But anyways, it is the end of the video. Next time we are gonna have to try and build something. But for now, I think this was awesome. We got some stuff done, we collected some items, and now we're just kind of roaming the town together, you know, having our last bits of conversation. But anyways, another Schedule 1 video is coming soon, and I have a Fortnite video coming soon for you. I'm gonna try and mix this channel up a bit. I know you like the beta videos, but I know you guys really loved the Schedule 1 videos, so I'm gonna try. And the High on Life. Don't worry, I did not forget about High on Life. A lot to come, so please bear with me on whenever I release beta videos and stuff like that. But for now, thank you so much for chilling with me. I'm not gonna take a hit because I'm gonna try and make more videos, and I need to take, you know, the beginning hits. You know the deal. But anyways, thank you again for all of the love and support. Hello to the new beans on the channel. I see you. We are growing, and I appreciate you all so freaking much. I hope that you have an amazing Tuesday. I hope that you have an amazing week. And I hope you're eating good. I hope your high is going well. And if you're sober,